Ladies and gentlemen, our principals in the room, you're welcome. This is the launch of the 3rd Regional Industrialization Conference 2026. This is our 3rd series, and we welcome all of you. In 2024, when we started this Regional Industrialization Conference, we set the agenda. And this time, we've done the foundation. Now we are building on what we have already established. RIC 2026, the message is that it's about execution. And execution in what format? We are looking at investment, we are looking at value chains, but also importantly, from the strategic policy areas, we are going to look at measurable outcomes.
I'm glad this year's theme looks and is strategically important for all of us in this room, because we acknowledge the role of agriculture and agro-industrialization, because those two complement each other.
The current chair of the East African Community, our president here, Yoweri Museveni, published a paper about hard industry versus soft industry. I'm sure you all remember that. That was a key lesson that we as manufacturers took on, and we invested more in hard industry. And it is that hard industry that we refer to when we talk about unlocking industrial competitiveness. Manufacturing where it matters, where jobs are created, and where there's a value chain that is more sustainable down the line.
For every one job that is created in manufacturing or in industrialization, 7 other jobs are created in the value chain. And colleagues and friends, there is no better way to address the issue of unemployment for our youth, for our population, than through industrialization.
With this African Continental Free Trade Area, what is really key for industrialization, for manufacturing, is it's going to make the African products more competitive. It is more competitive because it has set that rules of origin that have to show if your product is truly Ugandan. It has regulations to prove what is. If you show your product is truly African, then within the Continental Free Trade Area, it is going to be at a less cost, which makes it more competitive against goods from elsewhere.
The mandate we have as Minister of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives is to continuously review and assess the number of policy frameworks to ensure that we make our business easier for people to do. And we fast track investments that support trade and industry to thrive, and again strengthen. We are at the forefront to push for at least at the ministerial level, to push for regional trade and industrial cooperation.
Now, what makes 2026 RIC different? One, we are going to have a ministerial roundtable so that then the ministers who are in charge of oversight deliver binding communiques. So binding communique is a commitment. It's like a marriage vow or a contract that we are going to do. Number 2, we are going to offer opportunities for all the players to make deals. And number 3, those who have run the course in industry will be given an opportunity, a platform to exhibit.
Let me just say that we'll be interested in receiving the outcomes of this conference, and we'll be able to turn them into policy reforms, areas of policy reform, but also areas where you want to influence the budget in a transformational manner. I think this conference will provide us that platform.